VisualCut can take your report's data and capture it into two types of HTML tables. HTML table all rows is a token that refers to the HTML table for the full report's data, and the HTML table group captures the data for each group, so you can burst it, like in the case that you see in this image, where the report is grouped by country, and the email message refers to the customer.country token and to the HTML table group token, so that when you actually send the email, those tokens get replaced with their dynamic content and you get the nice result that you see here. Let's see this in action in VisualCut. So in VisualCut, I already turned on the option to generate HTML tables in the right-click menu for the reports grid. I can run the report, and if I go to the Export Email tab, I have the HTML table all rows token and the HTML table group token. That allows me to go into the HTML editor, and you can insert these tokens very simply. I can just double-click them, and if I preview, I can see that now I have the HTML table. I can page through. Right now France is selected as the current group value, but I can click to go into Italy or the United States. And when I send the email, if I start the process, those emails get sent and they include the HTML table within them. Here is the report preview in Crystal. Notice that these two columns, the country and the website, were not included in the HTML table. The reason for that is that the column headers, which are used to control the column names in the HTML table, start with a space for these two columns. So it's space country and space website. Any column name that starts with a space gets excluded from the HTML tables. Also, notice that there's a requirement that if you're bursting the report and you want to have an HTML table for each group level 1, the column that you're grouping on needs to be placed in the detail section. Above and below the column for the grouping, the group header and the group footer should be blank, or in this case should be of a data type that is different than the data type of the column that you're grouping on. So in this case, I have a count of how many rows I have per country, and it's placed below the grouping column. That's okay because it has a different data type. Here are the key points from this video demo.